Man, got around. OG7 back here. And today, I have the exact pleasure of talking to you guys, man, now that the restriction in places are lifted in most places. I think it's an opportune time for you guys to come over to the Patreon because over the last week or so, I've had the opportunity to drive to many different cities, collaborate with other business owners, other martial artists, other gym owners, talking about my supplements, my new martial arts, man, my fitness programs, so I can bring you guys some really hard hitting, um, new, updated information. And so now what we're going to do with the beginning of April, I want you to come over here and participate in what I call the new and improved Patreon channel. So what makes it new and improved is we're going to go way deep into all things masculine, all things, being the way of men, how a man should be, because a lot of channels talk about it, a lot of information on there, but nobody really gives you specific guidelines or parameters of what it means to be a man. I'm going to go way into that. And if you're not there, help you to develop the skills and the tools to get there. The next thing we're going to talk about is how to make money. That's a topic that I think is near and dear to a lot of guys' hearts. There's a lot of information on there, a lot of channels talking positivity, but nobody sits down with you and talks to you about how to make money. I'm going to do that at the new and improved Patreon. The next thing we're going to do is how to actually start a business. And this is going to have to be specialized information because each person has a specific situation. There's no one size fits all, no cookie cutter. Yeah, there are some templates, but you got to be able to hone them and refine them so that they fit your situation because everybody's situation is different. We're going to look at your life, look at the low hanging fruit, and get you to a place where you're confident to start your own business. And then what's going to happen when your business that you start eclipses or passes up the amount of money that you're making at your job, then you have a decision to make because that's the personal decision. Some people continue to work their job and their business, which I've did that for a while. But then some people, once their business makes more money than their job, they kick their job to the curb because they never really liked their job in the first place. But like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. The next thing is how to get into tip top shape for the summer. Summer's coming here this April, so then you got May and June. June 21st is when summer starts. So what we're going to actually do, we're going to get you ready so you got a nice body transformation for July and August, which is the hardest months of summer. And then you can even go into September, but it normally takes about 90 days. I'm going to talk to you guys about the transformational program. We'll do it together. And then here's another one that we're going to do. I also have some tiers on my Patreon on how to get better with women. And it's actually going to be just a pimping tier. And basically it's going to be pimpology, how to view women the same way that a pimp does. And basically what it comes down to, guys, I'm going to give you some tools. So let's look at it like if I give you a hammer or a screwdriver. You can take the screwdriver to screw in screws, man, or to lift up some stuck plywood, you know what I mean? Or you can stab somebody in the eye with it. It's up to you how to use it. Or the hammer, you can hammer nails, or you can be destructive and break some glass, or you can bust somebody upside the head. I'm going to give you the tools. It's up to your moral discretion how you use the tools, but I think it's important to be like Batman, have a utility belt with a bunch of tools. So when you're dealing with women, you have the ability to quickly discern if she's for the streets, if she's for a short-term season, or if she's in your life for a reason. That's going to be a personal choice. The next tier I'm going to make, guys, is going way deep into how to defend yourself. I'm going to have 3 different tiers. The first tier is what I'm going to call defend and deflect, which is if you're in a position where somebody's trying to accost you, I'm going to teach you how to defend yourself and deflect the person, where you have a window to run away and get on your cell phone and, so that they don't hurt you. You can remove yourself from that situation. There's going to be a tier 2 where you actually looking to do some bodily damage to the person so that they can't chase you when they leave. Because some people, when you defend and deflect, you just piss them off. They're going to chase you. If you're in a situation like that, I'm going to teach you how to negate the individual. And there's going to be a disclaimer with those videos, because, dude, in some states, even if a person tries to accost you and you break an arm or a leg or elbow or a jaw or something, there might be some criminal charges. So I'm going to give you a disclaimer saying that you use at your own risk. And last but not least is when your back's against the wall, like say it's a home invasion or you're in prison, dude, maximum security prison. There's nowhere to run. Somebody's going to try to take your life. I'm going to show you some techniques that could inadvertently kill somebody. Put a disclaimer on there. You're going to use it at your own discretion, only for a life or death situation, like Moni Z taught me and my other martial arts, because you're a responsible adult. And last but not least, man, I'm going to teach you guys how to build your own social circle, how to network for social reasons, man, recreational reasons, and for business reasons. Because the more people that know you and like you and can trust you, then the better off it is, because, you know, you get more out of life helping people to get what they want, then they turn around to help you get what you want. So I'm excited for you guys. Look forward to you guys joining me over to Patreon. Let's take advantage of these new restrictions, because I don't know if you remember 2020 and 2021, what happened is we were on restriction and then they opened it up, dude. And then the virus spread and they locked it down again. So we don't know how long this window is. So let's take advantage of it. So if they lock us down again, at least we done built some memories.